Alright. Very sorry about that, everyone. For the, issues there. Um... Hopefully everything's fixed now. Yeah, one of the cats had ran over and unplugged the router. So I had to do a full reset there. So it, may have taken a moment. Give everyone a second to get back in here. And we'll continue. Yeah, very sorry, everyone, for the long delay there, though. Yeah! One of the cats decided that it was time to pull the plug. Apparently. Oh, if nothing else, I got a long break while getting all that reset up and everything. So we won't be taking one for a little bit here. Let's go ahead and just quickly wrap this up. Not gonna take that long at all. I like its unique fight here. That sucks though that that happened. Yeah. And all we get is some food out of it. Nice. Alright, we'll wait right here at the town. While everyone reconnects here. If they're going to. We'll give it like 3 minutes here. While I get everything reset up and make sure everything's synced up again. So, give me one moment, everyone. You know, the kittens are doing their best to make it difficult to stream today. First, they wake me up at 2 in the morning. Now they're disconnecting the router midstream. I can't blame them. They're very hyper. Let's look through our contracts real quick. Probably take the one for the nomads there. Go ahead and reinforce this net here, just to save on some space. Get in our good net. Oh. May have to build a small box or something to keep them away from the cords more. Just so that doesn't happen again. To be fair, they're normally pretty good about it, but yeah. Oh. Well. Again, very sorry everyone for that. Shouldn't happen again, hopefully. But we should be fine to continue here. By the way, we do still have the belly dancer here as a recruit. Someone's free to take him as their character. Just let me know. Artie, if you want me to just make the bunk artist again, Hardini, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, feel free to come up with a new character. Either one works. I've still got a list of the old builds too, so if you want me to just use an old one, just let me know which weapon type and I'll look and see if you already had one. But we got a good amount of money here, in the form of all the stuff we're holding on to. Go ahead and offload that. Luckily, we're not completely hurt on armor. Simply because, I mean, we've actually kept some in reserve here. It's not our best armor, but it's something. Wouldn't sell that, because 20 fatigue for 125 is not good. We don't have any more reinforced nets we can make. What was this? 135. I should probably look at buying some better armor here pretty soon. I do need a ranged character, so if someone wants one, we could grab Wilhelm the Hunter here. Could also grab Herman the Anatomist for the back line. We'll go ahead and take this contract, though. Ooh. Well, that's not too many nomads for that. That is a big camp there. Yeah, again, very sorry everyone for the disconnect there. Luckily it wasn't at like a super big battle or something. At the very least. Still injured, but honestly we're not injured enough to really care. The scaling will have dropped down, by the way, for contracts, since we do not have many people right now. So you may notice like contracts being slightly easier as a whole currently. So go ahead and get ourselves right in there. That's fine. Go ahead and do a round swing there. And finish him off. And we'll go ahead and surround him. There's one hit. Welcome back, Sepeko. Yeah, one of the kittens decided they wanted to disconnect the router. Apparently, the cord was slightly loose, and because of how it had disconnected, I had to do full reset. So that's why it took so long, by the way, guys. Was waiting to explain it for, you know, at least mostly everyone to get back in. But yeah, being quite ornery today. As a whole, it would seem. You know? Yeah. Especially these guys. When they get hyper, they quite literally bounce off the walls. And I'm not, like, you know, exaggerating or, like anything like that. I'm meaning quite literally, they will bounce off the walls as they run around. So I'm not surprised when something like that happens, but yeah. When they get going, they really get going. I kind of want to head back up north here. But at the same time... Well, yeah, we should head back up north. If only for the fact of... oh yeah, we can't have this anymore. So let's take the bread now. Because it is day 69. So no more bad food. All of it has to be sold as soon as we can. Let's go ahead and head up. We can actually take noble contracts. Yes, I have not played it on stream, but I very much enjoy it. Uh, I know not everyone likes it as much as Battle Brothers. I think, Hardy, you've mentioned you didn't much care for it before. Oh, come on. But I actually enjoy it. Yeah, it's very similar. At least I have not played it with any of the DLCs. I should specify that. We're gonna retreat here because those guys are gonna kill us. We do not have the resolve to be able to tank that. But one thing I did notice is I do have one major issue, at least when I played it. The balance is actually set up to where it's better to capture people or constantly rehire rather than keep to the same person. Yeah, it does have some things going for it, though. I like how you can actually capture, like, animals and some of the more unique units. And they actually do have unique stuff to them. So it does have its benefits. I'm guessing they may have actually changed some of that too, since it, like, that part at least was a very clear way to break the game more. So that may have changed since I've played. But okay, let's see. We're good to go for the direwolves here. I'm actually happy it's direwolves. That's what I was hoping when I saw that contract. Also, no frenzied ones from the look of it, which is a welcome relief here. And let's go ahead and taunt this one over here. Yeah, I may at some point give it a try on stream. If people want it. It won't be, like, as a long-term style as, like, Battle Brothers is, but yeah. Really? Alright. It seems interesting, and one thing I do like is the fact it's co-op. That is probably its biggest selling point, in my opinion. Just so you have something to play with friends, if nothing else, that's in a similar style. And obviously, that adds to the chaos of if you and your friends are not the most coordinated, well, you now have a very interesting playthrough that's going to be happening. Nice. Well, that was relatively painless for direwolves. Of course, the fact there's no frenzied ones kind of helped. Off with that one's head, and down that one goes. But yeah, I mean, I don't find it to be boring personally, but I love these kind of games as a whole. Though it does definitely get repetitive. I think it's just more the gameplay loop is actually more focused around, like, the storylines and that with that one. Whereas Battle Brothers, they definitely focused more on the random events, building up your brothers more, and, like, the actual tightness of how the combat feels. If that makes sense. I think that's one of the main differences between them. I'm very tempted to take this camp right here. Let me pop in here and see what it is. Real quick, we'll set these to repair, since I've forgotten. That is not the camp I was wanting. I should not have trusted that, considering there is no scout report. I'm pretty sure there are geists rolled into that, by the way. Considering we have 4 things that are outspeeding us. That's why I'm immediately running here. At least we know ahead of time. The reason I challenged it is I was hoping that undead horde came out of here and weakened the camp. Because if you don't know, like, when an enemy squad spawns from a camp, the camp itself is weaker for a little bit. So, like, if these guys came from this very recently, the camp itself would be an easier one to get through. We're still professionals, luckily. I don't think you can lose the ability to take noble contracts. I could be wrong. But let's see what we got here. Oh, good night, Zepeco. Sorry about the huge interrupt beforehand. Oh, that's a hexing contract. No thank you. And we don't have the time to be doing patrols as much. I'm kind of wanting more, like, Barbarian King missions, if anything. If I can help it. Good night. And take it easy. We've got 9... Yeah, see you Wednesday. It'll be MechWarrior 5 Clans Wednesday. We'll be continuing, then. So... just to let you know ahead of time. Let's see. No named items. We are actually getting to the point where I can start affording them. That's why I'm keeping an eye out for them. I may actually buy that Great Helm. Hey, Cock Goblin. Welcome back. Sorry earlier about not immediately recognizing the resub, by the way. Either I looked away for a little too long and didn't see it, or my alert didn't come up at the time. So thank you very much. I know it's very late for it. Either way, but thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. I don't want people to think I'm like purposely ignoring stuff like that. I don't want to give off the wrong impression with that kind of thing. Hey now, I'm not that big. I'm not to the point where I can't read chat yet. And chat's not going a mile a minute. We'll go ahead and hire Wildman in the backline for when someone wants a named character. Ooh, good Wildman too. That is definitely going to be like I almost want to make this like a greatsword user or an axe user because of Bloodthirsty here. Because cleavers aren't. Hey, give it time, Hardy. I haven't even gotten paid from Twitch yet. You get your cut when I get mine. Oh. This is not the best idea. I'm gonna go check that graveyard up here. Who knows yet? Honestly, depends on, you know, really, well, Let's not continue this bit. I'm gonna just make an ass of myself here. No matter how I try and phrase it, it's gonna sound awful. If I had a sergeant, I would actually be taking this fight because I feel like we could do it. I do not currently have one. You know what? They may be a mix of a sergeant and a two-handed user at some point. Because looking at it, they do have a resolve star here. Let's just go ahead and see what they'll be in the long run. Oh, he caught Goblin. Just ask. Do you want a character named after you? Since we're doing a chat only for the combat here. At least while you were here. I'm not trying to call out lurkers. If you want to lurk, just feel free to. I was just asking since you had been here for a moment. Somerset may have a contract for us. Yeah, we'll take the lockbox here. He'll fit right in with us. And we gained Warrior of the Warhound. Wonderful. We have one of the, specially named hounds. Of course, there'd be poachers in this. Okay. Just thought I'd ask while you're... By the way, if you ever want to designate your lurking, I have it in the commands down there, I think, in the list. In the About section, but there's a list of commands, including, like, a lurk command. If you ever want to just let me know ahead of time. Let me just real quick make sure I actually have that set up properly. So you can actually see it. Yeah, okay. So there's the list of bot commands there for everyone. Just wanted to check that real quick. Yep. Yeah, so that, and emerge is the way to signify you're not wanting to lurk anymore. Yep. So feel free to use those if anyone, in case you want to just start lurking. So I don't, call you out and, make it a little awkward there. Alright, we'll go ahead and move up right here. This captures a good portion here. I mainly want to deal with this raider quickly. He's the biggest threat, mainly because I don't want to take any actual damage so I can continue contract. Perfect, we're surrounded here. That's actually what I was hoping for. That way, I can do this. And now we just chop the rest of them down here. Like the good old Lone Wolf classic, of taking either an axe or a flail and just swinging your way to victory. Works every time. There we go. We got a fleeing there. There we go. Didn't hit him, sadly. Okay. Hey, we did get Berserk on him, didn't we? So I should keep an eye out for an axe now. And I'm setting up a berserk chain there just in case I can. Well, I was going to, but I saw the opportunity to give a kill there. So we'll do that instead. Can't quite make it there, so we'll just slightly mess that up. We can capture him with Bateman here. There we go. And head on down. Actually, we're not going to catch him, so it's over. Good enough. At least this contract did pay well for what it is. Let's see. Go ahead and sell all these scraps of stuff we won't use at this point. I should probably repair these and sell them. Go ahead and get some nice fruits and berries. And we are past the point, so we can take these now. Let's go ahead and head on down here. That way I can try for the Crystal Skull. Because realistically at this point, even though we were short on numbers, I can definitely eventually fight the event off. How many thugs is that, and how many... Why are we in the water? Okay. All this is murky water, too. Oh. Head up to dry land here, hopefully. Oh, well... At the very least, it's nighttime, but this is gonna suck. Gonna move up here. Go ahead and cut him down. We definitely want to get myself right here. I'm almost tempted to try and bash him off of this point so we can get to the high, or like the dry land. Ooh. Okay, I'm a little bit happier about this now, if only because there's a bandit leader. And we'll go ahead and move him on to this point, if anything. Just to capture it. That's a nice cleaver. And some nice armor, potentially. If I have a dagger equipped. Oh, come on. Why are you breaking just for this? They should be the ones breaking here. Guaranteed. We're cutting them all down here. Like it's nothing, in fact. I'm actually gonna let you recover fatigue here, Peko. let me real quick wait with him. So what I'm gonna try and do is... was gonna try and bash him away. And maybe move myself right here, but instead we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, now we can move for free. That works. Ow. Well, at the very least, this isn't the worst mission now. Gonna move right here. Wait a second. Well, that worked out. And go and finish him off there. Try and cause as many fleeings as possible. We'll wait here a moment. See what we get. Still can't get him off point. May as well do that. And Patrick Bateman can't quite safely do this. What we'll do is we'll move down here. Yes, I know it's in the water, but it allows us to attack. Okay. Oh. Well. We can at least do this. And we'll charge over. Go ahead and get on the grass here. He got right here. Let's actually go ahead and get over here. Try and get out of their line of sight currently. Yeah, he's gonna run through the water and exhaust himself. We definitely want to be in the tall grass. What's the downside of the swamp? Does it reduce our initiative? It does not. But we are so exhausted, we probably will be last anyway, so let's do this. That at least gives me a little bit more defense here. And we'll get in tall grass, basically, to try and prevent them from just shooting at us here while we can recover. That's not tall grass. Of course, I moved to the one place where it isn't tall grass. There we go. Now they've got to seek us out if they want to hit us. We really don't want our people right near him. Well, we don't want myself near him. That will actually hurt quite a bit here. Let's go ahead and taunt him over. Get maximum fatigue here. Let's see. Go ahead and do that. We know roughly where he is. Nice. Oh. Go and try and get him to advance. Why are they just ignoring the taunt there? Come on. Fine. What we'll do is we'll move him out of the bushes. That's why. Okay. Try and get people to run down, if anything. Huh. Kind of in a bit of a tricky spot here. That's not gonna hide me either. Go ahead and advance over here. I should actually outspeed him, almost. Nice. That does get him to move. I'm gonna move right here. See if that gets him to advance now. Ow. Alright. Let's get grouped up here. We have to actually retreat here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and retreat. I'm getting too low. One more arrow and I'm dead. And it's going to be a guaranteed death, probably. So just to save the run. Oh, that sucks. That really does. Of course, we get caught in marshland. In, like, the worst possible spot there. Yeah, back down to just 2 named brothers. Well, at least we lived. Honestly, greed got the better of me. I should have just retreated and tried to re-engage at a better point. But I was wanting that cleaver. A little bit too much, honestly. Go ahead and get some spiced ham. Try and get something to reassure our brothers that we're still in a good condition. Let's go ahead and repair here, too. I should probably level up range defense at least a little bit, so I'm not getting picked off here. Either that or maybe have... How much would it be, fatigue-wise, to carry a shield in the back pocket? Honestly, I'll do that. That way, I can swap to a kite shield if we start getting shot at. Because 8 fatigue on someone with a recover and being a two-handed user, not so bad. Alright. Yes, I need as much money as possible, and that is a welcome relief. That's a nice, easy mission for while we, are recovering here. Let's see. Poachers and raiders. Not the worst. No. Actually, a fight we could do anyways. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll just do this fight normally. Let's back up and get grouped up so we're not, being completely overwhelmed here. I'm not gonna do round swings because, I want to just guarantee we get through this as easy as, possible here. I want to get rid of the cleavers first, but I do want to target shields first as well. There we go. Alright, he goes first and then him. And go to finish all these guys off if we can. This does at least get us our, another tracker towards our undead. There we go. And our 130 crowns isn't a bad reward, all things considered. But for nearly 2,000 crowns, sign me up. If we can't keep brothers alive, maybe I can just gear up the brothers we currently have. Alright. Of course, they're not sending any caravans up. They're in high spirits now. Does mean we get more boards at a cheap price. Go ahead and grab some bread there. And what is that? I'll make the save here more for if I can't find anything. I'll do a bit longer stream to make up for the interruption there, if anything. Oh, there we go. Okay, so... Northern Clanlands. So what? All the way up here. Okay. Yeah, I was already planning on going on just a little bit longer to make up for the time lost. And how long it took me to reconnect there. Go away, bandits. We're not in the mood for you right now. At least not when you have that many archers. We'll fight you man-to-man, but, we won't fight just arrow barrages. Come on now. It's allowed to make a, like, as many as you want. Sorry, I haven't clarified that. Like, if we have brothers available, and no one else is requesting one, someone who has already named a brother can go ahead and make another one. Just so I'm not, like, sitting here basically waiting for someone to actually want to name, as much. Or, like, someone new, I should say. New people do get priority. But, yeah. Yeah, we need to actually have 6 people. I know. And they have to be of a certain level, too. What kind of undead are these? You know what? Let's just go ahead and fight the undead here. It's not a camp, but, yeah, like, if your character dies, I will say this, if they die before level 3, well, the Crisis doesn't start Cock Goblin without, you having a certain amount of people of a certain level. The game actually will not spawn it. That's part of why the few times I've done, like, Lone Wolf on the channel, I will always eventually default to actually hiring people, in the long run. It's because otherwise we're just sitting there, like, maybe doing a Legendary Crisis, but for the most part just gearing up constantly. That's definitely one of the first things I'm going to look for when I get this game fully modded out on a PC, as a way to, actually engage with the Crisis without needing to do that. Because I do find that slightly irritating, since you can't do a true Lone Wolf and actually encounter everything properly. But I want to say it's like you need, what was it? 6 men all at least. No. It has a few requirements, I think, in case you get in a scenario like what we're in, where we don't have the brothers for it. So, like, we would basically just be ignoring the endgame Crisis right now. I think they have it in as a failsafe for that. Also means you can technically cheese it by, say, you'll never get the endgame Crisis, but you'll get a bunch of brothers up to, like, level 35, then hire a bunch of people. I believe 35 is the max veteran rank and everything. Or after veteran ranks. But yeah, that's what I thought at first too, though. I thought it just spawned after a certain amount of days, but I had figured out, like, after... Yeah. I believe it's essentially... It's not truly 6 people. I think it's a certain level average among a certain amount of brothers. So, like, I want to say if you had 4 level 11s, I believe it would still proc. That's why I'm kind of fine with just leveling here. It's based off of I want to say a level total, basically. So it's 4 or 5 people you can technically spawn it at, but you all have to be very high level. Yeah. Yeah, determined by the average level and number. Yep. And I want to say when I've looked it up before, it was the minimum you can get it at is, I believe, 5? Yeah, because Glad start... Yeah. It may be... I don't know if it takes into account veteran levels. Maybe it does. And yeah, that's actually what the save where I really figured that out, is with the gladiators, when I did a true trio run of them. And noticed the crisis wasn't popping. But I want to say, it may take veteran levels into account for the requirements too, so you may be able to do it with glads eventually. But it takes a while for that to proc like that. I want to say a good average for the requirements though is like 5 brothers at level 7. I want to say is like a low, like one of the lower amounts you can have. But just sell it all there. I'll keep this shield just in case. I'm probably never going to use it, but on the off chance I want it. It's a tower shield. Yeah, I may just start buying, Which of these is actually probably better? Because I do like Bardishas. I think named Bardishas are the ones that are actually valuable to grab. I don't think the normal ones are. Zepeko, I kind of want to get you upgraded already. So let's do that. I'm going to head down here. I need a caravan raid, I believe, by day 80. So I'm about to venture down and try and get that real quick. Well, another one, I should say. Not much there. Let me just check that on. Just in case he actually turns out good. Let me, we'll hire him as someone who can be renamed. You do not have Bright, but you do have Swift. Not what we need. Oh yeah, we need to be up here. So yeah, I'll have to take a boat down. Oh well, unholds are going to be more common now, it looks like. I believe that's what that event means. You know, thinking about it, I think we're probably going to end up fighting Nachos here. More than likely. I may have to abandon this contract. I'd hate to do it because that's going to ruin our reputation with nobles. But we'll see. Let me just do a quick scout off of this. Yeah, nothing. Okay, first things first. Do I just go ahead and grab him? I don't really care for the trader. I'm very tempted to go ahead and grab the scout, but I do want to save up for a named flail if we see one. Since I'm guaranteed using flails, obviously. And I'm probably not going to be at a point where I can use a Berserker Chain. Simply because that's going to be too fatigue heavy for what we're having to deal with there. I'm about to abandon that. Just because I'm not seeing anything up here. And we have gotten in a fight, so I'm not going to reload it either. Okay. Because I need to go get a caravan raid in. Since that is one of the things as part of our challenge, is I do have to raid a caravan every 10 days, and, well, every 5 days, and I'm allowing it to stack up to where, like, if I take out 2 caravans, that gives me 10 days so I can roam around. Just to make it a little bit more convenient in some ways for handling some of the longer contracts. We will take that, and let's see. Where are our caravans currently? Are there any on the map that we can see that we'll be raiding? That's part of our allies. There is not from our noble house, so let's go ahead and quickly grab this. That way we just have a little bit of extra money. And this is an undead camp here. It's actually kind of funny they're outspeeding us here. I'm actually a little bit surprised by that. Like, obviously not so surprised after we start swinging, but I'm surprised at the forehand part. Well, again, not so much for Sepeko. He is in armor. And go ahead and do that. That does get him a level up there, luckily. That puts him up to level 10. And he actually got some good points, too. Grab that. We should grab Brawny on him. There we go. Because he's going to be wearing very heavy armor, since he's battle forged. And I think we'll give him reach advantage. Or no, we'll give him underdog. If anything. Real quick, check what this will be. Yeah, not worried about that. Head down and check and see what we can get here. Alright, well. About to potentially have to raid a friendly caravan here. Oh, I just heard one pop. Got 1 day to catch up to it. And it's heading up this way, so we'll go up here. Oh. Ah, okay. There's a tournament all the way over here. I don't think we'll make it to it in time, but that could be a named piece of gear if we really wanted it. Anyone want either of these guys named after him? Reiner the Bear, or Aslan, or Aslam, the belly dancer here, who's gonna be a thrusting sword user. Reiner has, let's see, bloodthirsty and strong, and he will probably be like a mix of a sergeant and a two-hander. We're saving his perk currently just to see what we want. But if either of those sound interesting to you, feel free to just say it. Let's go ahead and let them get caught there. Save us the trouble. We don't have time for standard brigands. We got places to be. Some brigands stole that caravan. Oh boy. I also have it to where technically this is something I added. Each peasant we kill, or like set of peasants we kill, gives us an extra day. Just so we can kind of stick in theme while giving ourselves a little bit of a way to work towards it if we're not so lucky. Cut him down. And finish him off. And leave no one standing. Well, at least we got a pitchfork out of it. That caravan even still there? No, it got raided. Or at least we can't see it anymore. Oh, right behind us. Perfect timing. Well, let's go ahead and quickly get a hold of that before some bandits do. It's our caravan to raid, not theirs. Alright. Almost able to kill him through his armor. But we are able to kill him because of the headshot there. That works. And we need to up Zepeco's resolve there. He's breaking a little bit too often. Try and clock him in the head. Let's see. What's our chance to hit him? Yeah, good chance. Let's try and get him off the high ground there. we go. He's going to be fleeing, and it's just 2 left. Sadly, we just lost a heater shield. But that's fine. And there we go. Okay. Ooh, some amber. Nice. Always happy to see it. Should be setting all of this to repair, though. I've been lazy about managing the inventory more. Let's see where our caravan is up here. Oh, we have one down here that's probably going to have more amber. So let's go for it. It'll probably be slightly safer to go for. I'm glad I saw them. We will flee the brigands. The company of people should go ahead and chase them. And that'll allow us to cut around. I think what we'll do is, at day 100, we'll raise the amount of days we get for raiding caravans up to 15, if anything. So, after, like, in the sense of we can store up to 15 days. So I'll have to raid 3 caravans for it. But it'll give me more time to work up in the north. Realistically, I could just raid the town up in the north, but... Oh... Should be close enough. Ooh. Oh yeah. Something I was thinking about bringing up. I may try to start setting up a few play with viewer days for some games. I'll try and keep it to, like, some free-to-plays or something, just so we can, or everyone has access to it. Like, it'll be stuff with crossplay, too. Since I know not the main system I normally play off of is a console. And it'll allow more people to join in. Some of the games on the list are, like, Warframe, Enlisted. Those are, like, 2 of them. But feel free to recommend more. I'll take a look at them and, ask everyone how they feel about it. I may try and set that up every now and then. Either on or off stream. I'm still not quite sure on that part yet. Let's go ahead and move like this. I want to take him out first because he's got a sword, so he's got the highest chance to hit. Alright. There we go. Throw him there. And should be able to wrap this up here. Move to get the extra accuracy here and cleave them into. And we get a sword out of it. Good enough. Alright. And actually, with all those perks there, Well, I was gonna give him 9 lives anyways. We will do that with our fencer here. So, because that set of perks actually works quite well for getting him to, say, like a backline or something. So there we go. You have a third brother again. Thank you, Artie, for requesting a name there. And we'll make sure he actually has our best armor possible, which I think he already does. Yeah. Lost all our better armor, sadly. Where's our next caravan? Over here. Maybe able to make it to that in time. And that'll be 15 days there. That we'll have in between. And I think I'll, like, up the cap basically every 50 days normally from now. So, day 130. Well, to a max of 20. Ooh. That could be very useful, but very dangerous with who we currently have. And we'll be trying to feed kills here to get Venom here leveled up very quickly. And I will be going up north to grab a training school for him. Or like a round of training. That way he levels up quicker. I may even, if we are going to get into a bigger event, or like fight, I may even queue up, or like grab a potion, to help him out there. Let's wait one moment and see if we can get just some injuries here rather than killing anyone in particular. He does have head armor, so we'll go with that. Okay, he's actually going to bleed out. And we'll move over here and injure him. And we'll move him up there. Because like I said, I do want to be feeding kills right now. And there we go. And we'll run him down. Go ahead and get one more injury there. Ah. I was hoping it at least gives Zepeko it, but that works. I always hate when the audio cuts out, or like starts to cut out here. Actually, we'll go ahead and take the repaired bucklers over the non-repaired ones. And we'll take that. Good enough. It's something at least. Okay. Well, that was another level up for myself here. Yeah, definitely want the resolve up to 70 here. Yeah, we'll actually go ahead and do this. and get a visual on things. And just see what we can find here. Okay. You don't see too many tough things out of the mercenaries, and we do have a long axe here I'd like to grab. Ooh, especially with them breaking all their shields, that's perfect. Not that we really care about shields, but still. Alright. We do want to get to their archer here first. Go ahead and get right up here. And we'll move Zepeco up right there. Let's see. He's Battleforged, so he's actually the weakest here. Ah, come on. I was hoping to get the finishing blow there. That way we got that axe. We'll go ahead and finish him off first. Swap him to a sword to help out here. I should have taunted there, thinking about it now. Whew. They have just sent us to our deaths, actually. Well then. Maybe. There we go. Killed, yep. Okay, so we'll rename him. That sucks we lost the belly dancer, though. Was actually hoping to keep him. Oh, well. Runs over. Nice. Well, that was a good attempt. What do we want the next origin to be for this? Because like I said, I am trying to keep... after the day limit, this did turn into essentially an Iron Man run. Where we were only saving it, or like, using saving for other functions and not for the, fights themselves. So even though Zepeco's gonna live here, since it well, we did just die there. It ended. Honestly, other than some very rough starts, or like a rough start overall, that didn't go too horribly. Obviously lost a few too many people, though. Yeah, apparently, mercenary archers are just a little bit too much for us. Here. We'll pick from... I'll keep that saved just in case we do want to continue it. Yeah. Got a little bit too big for britches there. Well, I did. Let me see. We'll run a poll here. We'll throw what? Oath Takers. We'll throw Oath Takers and Animus. Gladiators and we'll throw Dockville Cultists up there too. We'll do each of those in a poll here. So give me 1 second. I'll let you guys decide. Just give me a quick second to set that up. Let's see, Oath Takers, Anatomus, and I may, like, do, a little bit of, I'll try and keep it to a unique run or theme for each one. There we go. And I'll let you guys vote on that while I get up and stretch for just a moment here. Alright. I forgot to set the time on the poll, so it'll probably be a short poll here, I'm guessing. Oh no, it's a decently long one. Okay, so currently Gladiators and Oath Takers are neck and neck. Honestly, I'm fine with either of those. Both of those are fun ones. If it ends up being a tie, by the way, what I'll do is I'll flip a coin. And, like, preemptively assign them. Or, like, use the coin flip to determine it. But we'll let that run for just a minute or two here more. Since I forgot to set the actual time for it. So, but yeah. Those who don't know which of the, or what each start does, we'll swap between them here currently, since these are two ones in the lead. You have the gladiators here. You have 3 custom-named brothers, each with a unique trait and set stars. If all 3 die, the run ends. But they are amazing brothers, and they have some unique events. And the other one, Oath Takers. Oath Takers are knights on a crusade. They do not take ambitions, they actually have their own unique oaths, which provide special buffs and disadvantages in place of ambition. So you won't get like the Orc Trinket for immunity to stunning or anything like that. But you do have unique brothers, and you start with a few basically high-level knights. Or high-level recruits, I should say, that are the Oath Taker class. Okay, well, we'll give the poll just about 2 minutes more here. So if you want to vote, feel free to. But yeah, I'm fine with either of these. So it's just up to you guys. Let me just go ahead and grab a point. Okay. I guess I should use a coin flip app at some point so you guys can see them. And make sure I'm not cheating you guys out of a coin flip, even though I wouldn't do that. Alright. I think that'll be long enough. I know there's still a lot of time on the poll, but I just didn't set the time, so. Alright. The poll will end in just a moment here. Alright. Of course, as soon as I get a coin, someone votes for unanimous to make it a 3-way. Well, here, real quick. Let me do something else instead. Let me see if I can get this set up here properly for a quick wheel spin. I'd have to complete. I can't save this setting either. Okay, well, let me just do wheel spin. 1 second. All right. We'll just do 1, 2, or 3 for each one. 1 will be Oath Takers, 2 will be Unanimous, 3 will be, what's it called? Glads. And it is 2. Yes, I am playing on the console version. I generally play on console. For games, at least currently, I am getting this game set, or like trying to get this game set up and everything on PC. I'm really just waiting on the DLCs to go on sale so I can pick them up, since I didn't or wasn't able to get them on sale. But it was 2, and I believe I said that was an Animus. So I guess we're making a mutant or some super mutants over here. Oh. And hey, HH21LLL. How's your day? Welcome to the channel. Alright, what are we naming it? Didn't know what you prefer to be called. Just use the full thing for the first time. But let's see. Hey, Rook, how's it? Alright. What should we make this name? Discount Orcs? Because really that's what my brothers normally end up becoming in this. I've been doing very well. Obviously. Yeah, that works. Oh, nice. You got your vote in right at the last second when I was about to call it, Heroic, so... Hey, all good. Feel free to do either lurk or chat or whatever you feel like. There are no requirements here. Alright, what's our banner? You know what? I feel like that's fitting. Permanent destruction with random on. Well, if it's demanded, we won't do Iron Man just in case, for the same reasons I did with the last run. This is true. Heroic actually does normally survive when he gets a named brother. You know what? That might be a good luck charm, in fact. So, who do we have here? Alright, Heroic, pick your brother. Do you want the Tainted here, who's disloyal? Do you want the Spartan over here, who's gonna be, very survivable? Or do you want Tostig, the drunk? This is true, Cock Goblin. Make your choice. While we go and check for our first recruits here. First things first, I'm grabbing all those. Okay. Well, luckily, we have someone right here who's set up for that. So, Heroic Shield, you will be a shield wielder once again. Oh yeah, something to remember, or since you said you were lurking to VIP, Heroic, I will point out real quick, one of the redeems is, to lower the cost by a small amount. That has a limited amount of redeems per stream, but, it is slightly quicker for you, rather than just saving up the channel points. Just gotta Make sure you don't get it too low. And yeah. Well, I'll point that out just since you said you were waiting or lurking for VIP. And it gives other people also a chance to help you out. Now that they know. Let's go ahead and take the Scald here. So what do we want this kind of run to be? I'm definitely going for a legendary location at least. I don't know which one just yet. We'll go ahead and take that cargo contract. Ooh, an early Boar Spear wouldn't be horrible. No, that's been there. I just never pointed it out. That's why I realized I should probably call that out so you guys know about it. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab this shield there for you. What do we got here? Well, you know what? I don't know what I was expecting from a bard. Alright, well. I should probably pick up that thief, actually. And let's check over here. See if I can get maybe a cheap weapon or two. Okay, Rothberg. First things first. We'll grab a couple starting shivs. Ooh. Some cheap early armor. Grab some javelins there. Any cheap weapons in here? Probably not. Yeah, no. Nothing in there. We do have decent priced hounds here. Let's just go ahead with the 3 meanest looking ones. Got a bit more crowns we can use. Definitely grab a Hound Master to keep them all in line. And we'll grab 2 more. So, if I'm remembering correctly, let me, real quick. Let me carry that out real quick. Let's see. I believe it's twice per stream, and there is a slight cooldown so someone can't just spam it like at the start of a stream. And then, that's it. Let's see. Okay, so it's by 350, and the limit is, yes, 2 times per stream. Per user. Or, yeah, it's... Okay, so there's no stream limit, it's just user limit. I'll probably set that down to once per user. Eventually. But, currently it's 2 times per user. So... And I see 2 redeems for that already. Let's go ahead and carry this out. Oh, 3 times, sorry. So it'll be... There we go. Wait. Yeah. I believe that's correct. Oh, 4 times. I didn't see that. Okay. So... me 1 second here as I carry that out. Alright. The new price is already up. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's not... I don't have a way to automate it yet. I couldn't find a way to do that. So it's trying to do it in a timely manner more so. And realizing I'm taking longer than I'm wanting. Yeah, I don't think you can, but I'm not saying you can't. I just didn't see a way to. Were any of these guys actually keepable? Okay, so our Houndmaster here, maybe. That's actually decent melee defense. Same with our Thief, actually. Both of them are good. So between the two, we'll keep the Thief. Well, by that, I mean we will have him with armor. Give a net to everyone. Our Thrower in the back here will get the close there and a loot to smack someone with if they approach too close. And everyone gets a Hound. I'm actually glad I spawned close enough to a kennel here to do this. Oh, and we have one more person who can take a nap. Okay. So where's our delivery? All the way over here. And let me real quick, for my own sake. I am not quite sure yet. I'll go through after and mark all of them or all the redeems that have gone through as completed. But I'm almost thinking we may do something like everyone gets a different style of build, but that would limit what you guys could request then. If you want to request a specific build. I was also thinking maybe the only ranged weapons we can have are throwing. Or maybe even after a certain cutoff day, we have no throwers, so it's pure melee. And literally just be discount orcs in charging lines and such. I'm trying to just... I'll leave it up to you guys which legendary locations out of the tougher ones we end up doing. I'm always going to go for the Idrak if possible. Simply because that's too good of an event or like legendary location not to go for. Let's go ahead and get some cheap hats here. Yeah, I like the Idrak event anyways, so very much going to go for it, if nothing else. The question is, which other ones we do go for. What do you guys think? Have the same rating clause where every 10... We'll make it 10 days, but every 10 days we have to raid a caravan? Something like that. Oh, thanks for the follow, Matthew Baker. Means a lot. Glad you're enjoying. True. That would also be a fun one. Definitely get ally or friendship first. Yeah, honestly, I've actually done that before. It is a lot of fun because, well, you don't get the benefit. There's one disadvantage of polearms compared to normal two-handed weapons, and that's you don't get the benefit of the extra damage that the two-handeds actually get on their initial attacks. There's a benefit, though, you have reach weapons at all times. Well, hey! I will let you know, this game does go on sale relatively often. So, more often on Steam than on console. Actually, you know, hold on. Funny enough, right before I had stream issues earlier, let me check it real quick. If you use GOG, I believe I had a notification earlier, it goes on sale. Or it just went on sale. Let me double check that real quick for you. Because I had noticed that earlier. So if you got a PC, and you plan on playing it on PC, which I would recommend, maybe a good time to pick it up. Yeah, 50% off right now. I've got it on the Steam version, so I may have to wait on that. And the DLCs are on sale for 20% off. So now would be a time to pick it up. Yeah, it's an amazing game. It's one I come back to quite often. That would be a funny one, actually. I feel like that one would get a little bit boring very quickly. Let's see. We have contract for the region. Where was that? Down here. To the east, so it's going to be over here somewhere. Probably around right here. Okay, so the version on console actually goes on sale quite often too. And I would always get the definitive edition, by the way, because both normally go on sale at the same time. Because the DLCs make a huge difference with the gameplay later on. They add a lot of extra content. But yeah, it is very much like a more turn-based Mount and Blade, which is part of what made piqued my interest originally. We're going to accept this too. We're just trying to accept any contract right now. Yeah, funny enough, I'm on the console version right now myself. And other than the occasional bug every now and then, it runs quite well. Well, it runs extremely well. And none of the bugs are like game breaking. That I've found at least. I don't quite think I can make a profit off that super easy, so we'll go ahead and leave that. I'm trying to just use these caravans as a way to travel for free, essentially. But yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this game up when you can. Yes. The base game well, with the Flesh and Faith DLC, you get the Oath Takers as well, and Anonymous. So technically you get 3. You get the base company. Was that Raiders already? You get the base company, you also get just the random start. The base start has it to where you have a few set brothers and a couple unique events to like get you introduced to the setting. But with the DLCs, it's not just the origins. You also have access to some extra things in the game, like some new enemies such as Hexen, which you won't see very much of in my own runs, but they're definitely a big deal in many cases. go ahead and release the hounds here. Go ahead and try and stab through the armor here. And releasing all of them. Because why not? I definitely want those flails. There's good starter weapons. The true way to start Battle Brothers. Get as many dogs as possible and just release them on the nearest bandits you find. And as long as they don't die, you've got brothers who don't have to wait to get healed up after a battle. Aw. Okay. Yes, dogs are in base game. A lot of the the general mechanics are base game. It's more of some of the mid to late game stuff is what gets changed with DLC. Well, good thing he wasn't someone we needed to keep necessarily. But yeah, this is one strategy I would always recommend if you can get or do it early enough, because as you can see, quite effective. Go ahead and get him surrounded here. I'm trying to take his armor, by the way. That's why I'm not attacking him normally. Yeah, actually, is it? Because I didn't know if dogs took the XP or not from finishing blows. There we go. Good. Everyone's safe now. Oh. Ooh, nice. They got the headshot there. Okay, well that's good then. I didn't realize that. Aw, we did lose one. So we lost a brother and we lost a dog. Whoops. Sorry to make you doubt yourself. But yeah, this is a game I would always, I will always recommend just because of how good it is. Yeah, that's the true place to find answers for a lot of stuff with this game. At least, we did already get some Raider armor. And we only lost one dog, so you know what? That's worth it. Also, everyone did get a level up here. The greenskins are my favorite. I definitely feel like they are the most, engaging without feeling, a little on the BS side, shall we say. And that's just because how the greenskins work is a bit more, you can plan around them. Undead have a lot of stuff about them that I'm not the biggest fan of when it comes to, the RNG of them. Mainly, gas. Gas are an absolute pain, no matter when you deal with them. Because I guarantee you, they will break at least one person they shouldn't at some point. Go ahead and take student on everyone we can. Remold here will take melee defense. Ooh, he's actually getting good rolls in fatigue. Volker. He's actually going to be a throwing hybrid. For now. Alright. And we'll do crippling strikes on him. So, have we settled on... Yes, it is very good. In fact, in the previous run, we're technically it was a challenge run, in the sense of, like, we had unique rules for it. I had the challenge, or one of the things was we had to raid a caravan every 5 days, and that actually got us to a very, very heavy head start. To be fair, I was starting on Lone Wolf there, so was able to do it much sooner than normal. Or raiding literally any caravan, but it is definitely worth doing. Especially, that's how you normally want to get your first set of noble armies. You want to look for, like, a weak noble caravan with, say, like, no crossbowmen. And go stab a few of them down with knives, or headshot them with flails to steal their armor. That way you can get it very early on. Let's see here. You're still injured. We'll repair that to sell. I'm half tempted to use these as actual weapons, but we will go ahead and give him Colossus. If you're not sure what build you're doing, Colossus is always a no-brainer, just because it gives 25% health permanently. It's technically the biggest value out of any of the perks. Wait, did we lose someone we actually cared about there? I'm noticing one less set of leather armor. Oh wait, no, he had it, right. Just blind, apparently. Yes. Nets are essentially always function as throwing weapons, and they will always hit. There's no, like, chance to miss with a net. That's why I prioritize buying them early on in such large numbers. It's a good early way to kind of guarantee you get some extra armor in that out of your fights. Also, it very significantly affects some beast fights, like Unholds, where they're small in number, and you can kind of bully them a little bit later on. If you, like, net an Unhold and then, well, I should explain how nets work first. They have a chance to break out of a net, at the cost of 4 AP. And a good bit of fatigue. It rolls based off your melee skill. If you take nets and you have, say, a dagger user with Overwhelm, you can basically guarantee someone's never breaking out of that net. And is just defenseless. So that's a good rule of thumb. Like, if you have a dagger user, always have them with a net. Because unless it's a Quaddle Dagger, well, actually, even with Quaddle Daggers, you want it. The dagger skill, where is it? Right here, Puncture, is not affected by any two-handed modifiers. It will always hit for the same damage. As what's listed right here, basically. The only things that can modify it, and actually that proves it right there, damage modifiers other than two-handed do affect it. So, Killing Frenzy is one that would work on it, but just using it with one hand does not. And that one, what terrorizes there, that could be dangerous, but we'll see. Jeez. I'm definitely not grabbing those right now. Yeah, that would be just a little bit. We'll go ahead and do this, that way our people are on the right side each. Or for each of them there. We'll go ahead and take the hunt down what terrorizes. Hold on. Actually, this is perfect. I do always want to fight Webernax early, because this is you can also, if you have the Beasts and Exploration DLC, you can actually upgrade nets to the nets of these things. I believe these are DLC, technically. For that. That would be funny. And actually, that would be a meaningful nerf to nets, too, because nets are broken. Though they are consumable. So it makes sense they are. Ooh, nice hit on the throw. And we'll go ahead and spear wall right here. So are we set, by the way, on this being a polearm company? Because I actually like the sound of that. I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page with that one. True. That is fair in a lot of ways. Because the game does a lot of stuff, like, it does rig rolls sometimes. Which is part of the reason I will sometimes, like, leave Iron Man off. And the reason I know it rigs rolls, it uses the same roll system that Mordheim does. So you can see right here, this system is the same method Mordheim uses. And every now and then, you will notice the game keeps defaulting to a few rolls back to back. That's because the number generator will break every now and then, sometimes, and reuse a roll. That's just an issue with most random number generators, though. And it doesn't normally come up too often. But it's often enough, it's noticeable. Oh. I could believe that. I have not played the digital version, but I have played the actual tabletop before. I would disagree with that. People say stay away from it because it is difficult. But it adds a very dangerous, but actually fun to fight enemy. If you want to see that enemy, actually, one of the clips we have. So, one of the first things we're about to get right here with Webbernox, poison immunity. The potion we get from this is poison immunity. You can also get it to where, say, orc weapons do not have a penalty. As one of them. We're gonna go ahead and send out more dogs here. This is getting a little ridiculous. Because you will notice something. Look at the background. You can never get confident morale, so you can never get that free 15% bonus to all skill, or like all your defenses and attack options, which is actually a meaningful penalty in the grand scheme of things. Hopefully you don't die here, Heroic. You are potentially going to if the dogs don't save you. I think you're dead. Just flat out. You have been poisoned and sacrificed to the giant spiders. Yep. They cheesed you out. We couldn't free you from the net, so... yeah. We'll just wait there for a moment. Yep. Well, get a stab in at the very least. Let's see. You died. Well, it's a good thing we waited there. At least get the attempt to stab. Honestly, part of the issue is I'm literally doing this with only knives. But our dogs should help us out a good bit here. As long as they can actually hit some every now and then. Okay, we finally freed ourselves back there. I guess, yeah, we'll stick to this company being a polearm company. Once everyone hits level 5, they will be given a polearm. Guaranteed. Or they will be stuck in the back until we get a polearm for them. Because early on, I don't exactly have the money to be just outfitting everyone with polearms here. Willy-nilly. But, and every variation of the build will be like a polearm centric. So like we may have like, he may for instance be a polearm thrower. So we still have like some options to work with. But their primary melee weapon will always be a polearm. Because that just sounds fun. The only exception may be whoever becomes the mutant. Whenever that happens. And even then, I may still stick with it. And the only reason I say that may be the exception is, may have him be a orc cleaver user. Or orc axe user. And basically everyone else is just there for backup at that point. At least weapon-wise. Like, as a kind of joke where we have one frontline user and everyone else is just trying to support him from, you know, a little bit of distance away from him, shall we say, to not get, killed by the berserking, makeshift orc. Alright. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this last spider quickly enough. There we go. As long as it starts fleeing, or, you know, we kill it, that's fine. There we go. Okay. And it looks like that dog's gonna finish it off, so we'll run him down. I want as many nets as I can out of this. But yeah, we'll do the, basically everyone's trying to stay arm's reach away from the mutant. That sounds like a funny way of doing it. To keep, like, a theme going for the build. Or, like, the run. Well, Heroic. At least you didn't lose your our armor here. I guess it's not yours anymore. But yes. The special potion from this. No poison effects, period. That's a pretty big one. Especially for the mutant. Because that means goblins can no longer troll the mutant by reducing his AP. Yeah, we'll try and flesh out, like, what we want this to run to be the further we go. Exactly. It's shared armor until, you get to a certain point. We passed around from person to person. The person inside, not always being willing. Well, willingly passing it on, I should say. you guys can leave us alone, please. We actually want to be taking... Okay. Alright, thanks for the reminder, Hardy. Oh, may have made a slight mistake here. Okay, we'll reload and manual retreat here if he doesn't get away. Because that... Actually, you know what? There's no eggs. I'll take this. Let's, real quick. We'll reload then and actually fight it. Out. And see how it goes. The reason being, I was going to flee there at least, is the fact of the matter. We are injured heavily. Or actually, never mind, we're not nearly as injured as I thought. We were only mildly injured. Whoops. That's actually still better. We'll go ahead and swap that around. And do we have an extra dog? We do not. But yeah, since it's not a... I thought it would be a Webernack nest with eggs, basically. Not just Webernacks on their own. Go ahead and do this, if anything. We will go ahead and net this one since he's injured. And release a hound. And release another one. Just let them all get out early on. Ooh. Well, hopefully we can finish this off quickly so a dog doesn't die of poison. Go ahead and move here and help with this one. And yeah, he's gonna run over and try and attack him since he's netted. Luckily, our dog should be good to start finishing some of these off here in a moment. %40 there. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Just in case. Go ahead and stab that one. And there we go. And yeah, our cutoff point before this essentially turns into an Iron Man run, let's say it's day 60, since Animus can be a bit rough. Just because that no confidence and the fact you won't have your mutant for a while, more than likely, can kind of make this a little bit trickier to work with. Especially since you do have to hunt beasts early on to get the full effect. There we go. Well. I guess we're doing the fight one more time. Game decided that wasn't painful enough for us. Yeah. Let me just make sure we actually have weapons here. Just have an actual weapon for Volkir here. And the dagger will go the next. That way he can be a bit more threatening and protect himself a little bit better. Same thing as before, though. This time we'll do it after we spear wall. Alright, they're gonna go ahead and try and circle around us rather than charging the spear wall. How the spiders can actually plan that well, don't ask me. And we'll go ahead and do this. There we go. Oof. Already off to a worse start than before. Looks like we may lose a dog this time. Looks like our dogs can still get confidence, though, so they don't share that same penalty we do. That's something to note. Let's go ahead and net this one. That way, we can have it, our dogs move before it. Ooh. Okay. Go ahead and move alongside this one. Nice. Finally broken free. There we go. Okay. We may have saved them. How much damage is that? 5. So he will live. Barely. And as long as we kill this Webernack basically next, like the beginning of next turn, we're good. And there we go. Not so much spider silk that time, though. Unfortunate. Okay. Horse dig. We'll go ahead and do that for you. Go ahead and take gifted here, just for the extra points. We'll take the resolve there. Gonna really want that pretty soon here. Yeah, we'll take this setup for Rumold here. And Volker. We'll take the melee defense. And we'll go ahead and give him quick hands early on. Also do gifted on him. Just for the early benefits here. Try and get to that point where we're getting accurate enough. We don't have to rely on RNG so much for hit chance. Nothing but spiders. Well, you know what? We'll go ahead and take that, because that'll be our first pole arm for the run. And who gets it? You do. We'll go ahead and give him that. You actually have their best melee, so we'll give you the good dagger as your backup weapon now, since that's at least a capable enough weapon. I'm very tempted to not do that, but at the same time, I'm gonna need the money. And if it's dire wolves, that would be better. We'll do this, where I give the good armor to him, give him medium armor, or like, better armor. Still not great, but hey, that's what we got currently. Move him to the back, and those two will stay in the front here. It's already day 8. Let's go chase some spiders, because I guarantee that's what these are. Oh. Can we get them out in the field? Of course not. Man, they're running all over the place. Oh, wolves. That's actually good. As long as it's not too many of them. Dire wolves are something I definitely want to be seeing. Especially early on here. Let's go ahead and net that one. I'm going to use a good amount of our nets here, probably. That way, we're a little bit better off here. They're going to flank, that's fine. Good, one's already fleeing. Yeah, that's why I'm going to use the nets, because our wolves are still a little bit scary on the amount of attacks they can do currently. And the fact they are a little bit more on the evasive side. Alright, let's see. Ooh. One of our dogs took a nasty bite there. But it's returning the favor. Good. Good. Gotta move up onto the high ground there. Wait to take the life of that one, and go ahead and finish that one off. Yeah, it's unfortunate we lost a dog. Oh. Dire wolves will give it to where we do not, or we have a chance to not lose the stamina on a missed attack. So this is actually another really good one to get early on. should be able to finish this. Yes. Yeah, here we go. Oh, 50% guaranteed is refunded. Sorry. Actually, better than what I thought. Which makes it very hard to fatigue out if you're not hitting. How many dire was that? 3. Not quite at the point to be doing this, but at the same time, I'd like more pelts. Our early people are just gonna all take Gifted as their second one, just to get their melee up to an acceptable level. How much does this give? 34, so this is better. Oh, did lose a dog, sadly. Actually, 2 of them, it looks like. Or is it just the one? It's just the one, okay. Never mind. I do want the extra pelts, though, so we can get a direwolf pelt armor. Give us a good armor attachment here. That picture, by the way, is a lindworm. That's what you'd have to be dealing with if you do download the DLC, by the way, Matthew. We'll go ahead and use net here. We'll move over here and drop our dog right here. And we'll just or take a poke there. Nice. This one's already fleeing, and it's gonna bleed out, no matter what. Go ahead and do that. And we may be able to kill it first. Yes. Perfect. Hopefully that means we get enough extra pelts here in a moment. We did. I believe I already had one. Yes. So we got just enough. Did this have a taxidermist here? It did not. That's unfortunate, but we can go ahead and stop by one real quick. Well then. Some very good armor there, for its fatigue cost at least. That would be good nimble armor. Let's go back and turn in our mission here now. Where's our taxidermist? All the way over here? No. I know there was one nearby. Where was it? I could have sworn there was one. Go ahead and buy that food. And let's see. Was it maybe this town? No, but we're gonna head down there anyways. Where is this coming from? Okay, friendly territory. Don't care. Well, friendly for us. I just still kind of want to stick to the raiding idea. So we'll start that at day 15. Where I'm trying to keep up with raiding caravans. Somerset. I'm guessing that's also one we don't want to raid. Yes. We want to raid only caravans, if we can help it, from these 3 houses. Well, these 3 cities, sorry, not houses. It's one noble house, and it will be our best one for not locking ourselves out of the map here. We can go ahead and get a good dagger if we wanted. We do need a poultice potentially for a sergeant. You're not it. What about you, Volker? You are. Okay. So this will be our sergeant. We'll go ahead and set these to repair. Give him back his actual armor. Give him some okay armor, and he will get the surcoat here. Alright, and both these guys will take shields, just to help them out, since they're stuck with daggers for now. Not a bad helmet. We'll go ahead and sell this. And let's get a few more of the cheap dogs for now. Honestly, they pay for themselves more than most things. Okay, everyone's got one currently. What do we have for cheap armor here? Go ahead and grab that. And we'll grab a hood. Or a coif there. Go ahead and repair those. Okay. Anyone else here we want to hire? Could hire Ralph. Actually, how much money are we down? Oh, wait. I've got enough people. I do need to get down to right about here. Take a contract or two. And we'll go from there. Bola. Nope. Go ahead and check in here real quick. I do actually need tools as well, looking at it. We'll keep the loot for now. Just because we can. We'll go ahead and sell those parts for a little bit of money. Because I'm going to go ahead and buy the chainmail here, potentially. Yeah, we'll buy a spear and the chainmail, since it's discounted. Let's go ahead and see. You were going to be our sergeant, so you get the chainmail. Try and keep you alive. We'll go ahead and give him the noble hat there. And we'll give him the slightly better hat. And he will get a spear. And we'll go ahead and grab some tools. And that's about all we can afford. So we'll head on down. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Drive off brigands from the crumbling farmstead. We're probably going to take that. After we take the thief contract here. Well. Kind of want to take the wild beast, just because we are going to be hunting them down more. Many brigand thugs, that's fine with me. Let us see. I already see a dagger. Alright, let's go ahead and move up with them, since they're in range. It is nighttime, but I'm still going to throw some javelins there just because I can. Put that dog there and stab away. Nice hit to his face. There we go. Well, move up and poke. Good enough for me. They're gonna have a little bit of a hard time hitting these dogs, probably, or not. Would have thought they would have had a harder time. I guess not. Go ahead and send some more out. Okay. And just kind of surround him. I do want his armor. So we'll try and peel that off of him. Go ahead and break him. Lose a dog there. The contract will be paid for. So as long as we don't lose too many of them here, that'll be good. Still. Ooh, good punctures there. He doesn't have a dagger, so we'll wait with him. Same with him. There we go. That does break him too. Go ahead and finish him off. And we can go ahead and surround him here. Trying not to ruin the armor, but we'll see if that is able to be done here. Between the dogs and everything. We didn't break it, so we may get it. And the dogs will chase him away. There we go. We didn't get it. And we got a sword. That's fine. Gives us something to work with accuracy-wise. Also, we did get the dagger at least. Go ahead and take that health roll there. Let's see. Toast egg, what are we gonna do with you? Let's give you adrenaline. Since I'm not quite sure that's a good one to go with. We'll give him that armor. And our thrower here will take this. And who lost their dog? You did. So go ahead and take that. The backup dagger. Everyone actually gets a backup. And there we go. Alright. And we get 420 crowns. Alright. Time for brigands. We will grab 2 nets here. And we'll give you a net. And I guess you. Okay. And it is this shelter right here. Many brigand thugs with a few poachers this time. 9 of them, in fact. Let's go ahead and have everyone wait here until they start advancing. Do that so we can get the initiative here to try and attack him early. Want to be breaking him quickly here. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll just keep kind of staggering it where we're surrounding him with dogs. There we go. That'll at least exhaust him if nothing else. I'm surprised he's not advancing. Good hit there. I believe that was a headshot. Yeah, because the hat was destroyed. Which is ideally what we wanted with that. Ooh. Looks like we're going to lose 1 dog here. As long as our dogs don't die, I actually prefer them getting attacked. Simply because that does mean it's someone who isn't going to take time to recover afterwards. Just don't want them to, you know, again, die. Alright. He's almost dead there. Just die already. Fine. Nope. He didn't die from the bleed just yet. We got time. Okay. There we go. Oh. Well, I can't say that was unexpected. Go ahead and move him in here. There we go. Do that. And, okay, good. So far, so good. Move him in there so they do not focus the dog. Good. Good break right there. Okay, good. As long as we keep it to 1 dog a mission, that's fine. At this point. Go ahead and free up all our dogs here. Move him down there. Alright. Yeah, so they should have him dead. Yeah, he's fleeing now, which drops the shield wall. Good. And he's now fleeing. Perfect. Just need to surround him now. Yep, and no more dogs are gonna die. Good. And run him down. That's why I let him retreat when we already have him surrounded. Alright. You're just gonna slash away with that dagger. And there we go. Ooh, nice. Got some beer and some cloth rolls. And 70 crowns for our efforts. Love to see it. Okay. Here. You're still taking this. Take a little more melee defense. We'll have you be a taunter. Remold. We'll go ahead and also have you get taunt. Volker. Why don't you take a bit of fatigue there? And you'll take bags and belts. The other Volker will take melee defense, melee, and resolve here. And student. And Ivor. You'll take adrenaline. And there we go. Alright. Head back to town. And not bad crowns now. Yeah, those aren't cheaper just yet, but we can sell that. And we can offload some of this stuff finally. Been meaning to do that and just kept forgetting to sell it, in all honesty. Because we're going to need the inventory space here pretty soon. We'll go ahead and take some fish there to try and get the bonus to our mood here in a moment. We'll go ahead and take the contract to head straight south. See what's down here. We will stop by this town here. They have a port town there? They do, so I may take that to go over here in a moment. We have a port southern city. No, but we do have good prices on amber. Bunch of fishers. Let's head straight down here. And we'll... Well, depending on what this is, could be good or bad. Looks like it's outlaws, so retreat. Not quite ready for outlaws. Not yet. Or at least I don't want to lose so many dogs and people from this. I want to at least be around like level 3 for... well, level 3 to 5 for everyone. By the time we're fighting them. So I think we are actually all level 3 for the most part. Oh no. We have a few people who aren't. Or 3 levels in, I should say. We'll go ahead and head down here. Ooh. We will go chase those hyenas, because I do want the potion from them. Of course. Well, so much for that. No potion of hyena blood for us. Been an assassin there. We have a couple nomads here I'm considering hiring. Go ahead and sell the amber. Get rid of some of these rags here. Some of these hoods, actually. Go ahead and grab that net. What is our contract here? Nomads, and what's this? We can maybe take on hyenas. Let me think. We've got... Who would be the ones to take them on? We give you a spear. Let's go ahead and give you a few more nets. It would actually have to be him, a spear, and we give him one. We realistically could, but I'm not too worried about it currently. That would still be a little bit on the risky side. Now that we've done that delivery mission, let's head up and transfer over here. Not quite looking to lose anyone just yet. Shocker, I know. And we'll start going over here to raid a caravan or two. Try and get some extra money. Yeah. I know. That's why I'm playing it a little bit cautious here. I know I don't have the best track record with that. At least on Anatomus, though, it makes sense to go for it early because that's also bleed reduct, or like bleed damage reduced. I'd say I want to go over there. Which one was that? Burkhaven. Not bad for a delivery. And pretty sure that was back, what, over here? Yeah, it's up there. Let me first try and get the caravan raid in, then we'll take that cargo. That way I make an enemy of them, and I can attack them even while on contract. Oh. But yeah, I know I'm very likely to lose some of the hyenas. It's just at this point, that's a sacrifice I'll probably take it to get it out of the way early. Another for that destination. Bolt cloths there, or cloth bolts there. We're gonna take those. Hoping there's a caravan here. Like I said, I want to get them angry with us first. Just so we can attack them at any point if we see them. Could we swarm goblins enough to be a threat to them? Potentially. Though it is goblin ambushers and skirmishers, so... Are they fighting Webbernocks there? Oh no, they're fighting a company. Alright, Ooh. There's one more polearm for the collection there. So let's go ahead and give that to who? Actually, we'll put it on him, and he can take the company standard. There we go. Go ahead and check here as well. Oh, that's a profit right there. Go ahead and take that, and we'll take this. That's a good discount there. Okay. Who's the next one to get it? Probably will go to Volker here. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and take the net. Okay. We'll go right here. Wait a moment to see if anything goes on by. And go from there. I am going to go ahead and scout just a little bit over here, though. But any caravan that they send has to go through this area right here. That'll make it easy to keep track of. To be fair, that also means any company has to go through this area. No. Those nobles actually come... Well, I guess they have to. They do have the town right down here. Which, the nice thing about this gives us an easy path to go up and raid. This is so incredibly stupid. I should not even be considering this. So I'm gonna make a save before we do it, but, if I can take out a noble caravan. If we can actually get this. Okay, it's 6 on 6. We've got nets and pole arms. They've got heater shields and swords. And pole arms too. Some of them are backing off to defend those. See if we can keep them back just a little bit here. Not surprised they're moving there. Yeah. Okay, we kept at least one of them out here. See a bit of good armor. to exhaust him. We're gonna throw a few nets around, of course. Mainly on him. Let's see. Put a dog here. Let's do this. Alright. Okay, yeah, I thought he could attack there. I believe we have one right here. Yeah, we do have one right there. I should prioritize these guys, actually, if we can reach them. Because they will have less armor and be the major threat here. Let's go ahead and equip a net there. Because I'm going to net the pike user first, probably. Alright. It's a little annoying he's riposting, because that's going to cost us a dog or two, potentially. Yep. Alright. Go ahead and net him. And net the other one too. Ow. As you can see, we're struggling to even hit them consistently. This is why I said this is incredibly stupid of me to be doing. Rummel was just killed. We haven't even really taken one down too far yet. Ow. Go ahead and surround him for the morale penalty there. There we go, finally. Someone died. Well, someone other than our own brother. Good news is most of them are very exhausted. Back up there. Go to move here and try and poke him. Ah, come on. 9 lives procs at least. Oh. Yeah. And this is about how I figured it'd go. But thought I'd check and see. Just in case it went in our favor. It happens. And we'll just reload that save and not fight this caravan. Oof. Someone lost their head there. I believe that was the Tainted. He's got a hit there, but Billman does finish him off in return.
Asking. Harris Joe. Witajcie, towarzysze.
Hey, Pillow, how's it going?
Tyle przyjaciele.
Oh. As you can see, it's not going quite so well for us. We'll go ahead and obviously just reload there. The cutoff point for me being able to do stuff I really shouldn't be like this through reloading is, well, for fights in general, we'll still be 50 days in, give or take, like with the exception of legendary locations, of course, just because those can go very, very differently sometimes. What's so surreal about it? Alright. Yeah, the reason I was trying to take them off... Oh, well then. Hopefully it was a pleasant surprise. Looks like we got a caravan coming this way. Kind of right, just not in the way I was meaning. It's from their village, right? Yes. Let's just go ahead and fight them. If nothing else, that'll get them angry with us. Okay. Well, hey. I can definitely see how that feels surreal. Seeing someone and actually recognizing them after 11 years is not exactly the most common in a lot of cases. Alright. They gonna advance on us? No. Of course not. They're peasants. They're too scared to. They fear giant pointy sticks. Alright. Yeah. See, I can remember weird one-off things pretty well normally. Or like some stuff like that, but I'm actually quite awful with names normally. Especially attaching names to faces. So kind of the opposite experience from you there. At least it seems like. Oh, well. Come on. There we go. Go ahead and do that to finish off here. And we can just stab this guy down. Alright. And there we go. Not too bad. Peasant. Or for the first peasant fight, of course. Peasants. Fair. We're trying to get a good raid going. Where's this from? Somerset. That's not one of the ones we want to be fighting. Peasants were from right here. So they're now hostile to us. Now, if only they would actually send a caravan out. Let's check and see if one's coming from over here. Luckily, we didn't upset the noble house just yet. I actually have to look at raiding. I really don't want to raid the northern house there. With what they have. Brookhaven's one of our own. Not quite like that. Of course you would send Billman. Because what? There we go. I've definitely had moments where, like, I've remembered something, like, with quite a bit of detail that surprised me. But not with meeting someone, necessarily. Actually, wait. There was one time when I had met someone I hadn't seen in years from way back when I was little in school. Ended up meeting him like much later on. After I was just about to be out of high school, actually. And did end up recognizing him, and like we caught up there. It was such a brief experience overall. I almost didn't remember it. But I want to say it was actually back when I was still playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At like a bookstore, basically, when they hosted like just small, essentially local matches. But that was actually quite interesting. Because I want to say it was someone, yeah, it depends on if it was a memorable enough experience to you normally. I'm going to move here because that allows us to just use adrenaline for the next turn. And there we go. And we did get some cloth bolts and start our raiding progress. It makes sense. Oh, that's off to a good start there. Oh, also go for the peasants for just the free it. So they're not hostile with us yet, but they're chasing us down here. Also just ran straight into a bunch of nomads. Well. Yeah. Well, it's mainly through repetition as a whole. Because it's not always just patterns. That's why one of the main teaching methods, at least in school, is through repetition. But yeah. Or at least that's what they try and focus on, I should say. That's normally why you also end up taking a lot of the same stuff over and over. When they're, like, you're taking courses and that. And they'll just bring it up in a new way or expand upon the context to build upon it and reinforce. Yeah. In some case, well, I'm imagining there are studies that show it in most cases. But it definitely helps to be interested, though. That kind of reinforces it further. Makes it easier, but yeah, now that we have that done, let's go ahead and, that's still the brigand one. Take the tracks here. Are we fully healed up? Not really, but we're healed up enough. I feel confident here. Yeah, now that we have the caravans angry at us, from that town, that'll be the main one we can raid, really. Oh, glad you enjoyed at least the small conversation there with it. Well, don't worry, I'm probably actually about to have to wrap up here, because I hear a kitten trying to open the door herself, because it's been too... it's around the time she normally goes outside, so that... Have a good night. And no, for those wondering, no, she will not be patient about it, and she will get that door open eventually. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go take her outside to at least look around here in a moment. So we'll be wrapping up here probably after this fight. We at least got... You know, I do wonder if they would try. Sadly, they're not necessarily people kittens. At least with the strangers, so I don't think they do quite too well. They're kind of the... At least, well, except for one of them. One of them would probably be the... a cat who would do extremely well while streaming because she's an extrovert. Alright. When we get the option and I get someone with steel bro for a swordsman, we can name him that, Pillow. Thank you for using the redeem, so I actually have a list for that later. Alright. Oh, let's see if we can get someone down here. You know what? He's just gonna keep spear walling. It worked well the first time. See if he can prevent more from running up here. Oh. Ain't good enough. Alright. Good injury there. Nice spear to the face for him. We'll go ahead and surround him here to break him. And we'll try and go for him. Why is he not coming up here? I guess he sees the writing on the wall, actually. So I can't necessarily blame him. There we go. Go ahead and get the surround bonus here. Should be able to finish him off right here. And you know what? We'll go down and... I'm not going to use adrenaline because that's going to give us too much fatigue there. But we will at least catch him. Alright. There we go. Alright. Well, thank you everyone for watching. It really means a lot everyone showing up. Hopefully it means everyone's enjoying too. But we'll wrap up here. Let me look through everyone I've followed. See if I've got a raid target up right now. While we head back to town here. Let's see. Well, yeah, we'll go with Xander. Return the raid that he gave us yesterday. He's on MechWarrior 5 Clans, which is something we'll be playing. Or no, he's on MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. We'll be playing MechWarrior 5 Clans Wednesday, by the way, and Friday, and then we'll be swapping back to more time, and then this will be like after we swap back again. But thank you everyone for joining. It really means a lot. And like I said, hopefully everyone enjoyed. Have a good night, everyone, and take it easy. And you know, it's funny you should mention the raccoons. We do have them around here. We don't necessarily like them, but because how aggressive they can get sometimes. But the cats do a good job of chasing them off. But yeah, have a good night, everyone, and take it easy.